What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going to be showing you guys how to beat Resident Evil Requiem in under 4 hours. We're also going to be doing this with no healing and no blood thing with Claire. I do recommend that if you guys are going to do this, to break this up into different things, but I figured doing this all in one video would be a lot better. It's actually going to be a little bit more challenging for me, considering I'm not going to be using my infinite ammo. Obviously, if you guys can get infinite ammo, I would highly recommend doing this, because once you guys get infinite ammo, you guys will be able to basically run through the game however much or however quickly you want. But yeah, you guys can see here we do have the 4 hours done, we do have the no healing done, and we do have the no blood collector done. So overall, like I said, if you guys can, if you guys are going to do this in order, I would highly recommend doing the 4 hours just by itself first. And when I say that, like, obviously you guys can be able, or you guys should do it while you are able to heal and you guys are able to use the blood collector, because getting more ammo and everything like that is going to be pretty helpful in the long run. But I guess you guys don't really need it, so we're going to just kind of do a quick run here. And when I say quick, it should be probably about 3 hours. I've gotten pretty good at this game. I've beaten this about, I think it's 7 times now that I've completely ran through this game. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go into bonus settings. Actually, I got to figure out how to turn the infinite ammo off, which is right there. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off, and then we are going to start a brand new game here. And again, I would put this on classic. You guys don't need to rush through this. Playing on classic is definitely the move. I'm also going to turn my face cam off, because I don't really play these games as far as, making videos and stuff goes. So I don't want my face cam to be in the way, but obviously there will still be commentary of what I'm doing. So we're going to hit the quick see you later, how you doing, adios, and we're going to be on our way. Now, I am going to put my headset on, so I'm hoping that Grace is just going to keep walking, because that would be rather unfortunate if she does end up walking into something. We definitely don't want that. But like I said, beating this game in under 4 hours is pretty easy once you guys really do learn the game. I think the biggest thing is just knowing, like, you don't obviously have to memorize all the puzzles and everything, because there's still stuff that, even going through this game several times, I'm still a little off on. But the one thing I do really recommend is just making sure that you guys know, like, the basement area, like, knowing how to beat that. Basically getting through that pretty quickly is really important, especially because, like, there's just so many things that can happen, I feel like, in the basement, where, if you end up missing one of the I don't know, what are they called, like the breaker things or whatever, you guys could end up kind of getting screwed over a little bit because of that. Where am I going? Hello. Like I said, 7 times, still running into random doors. So I don't know if you guys are interested in Resident Evil content and everything. Let me know. I'm definitely down to record and do my Insanity run. I have actually yet to play on Insanity, which is crazy because I've tried, and yeah, it's something, man. It is definitely something. I mean, I've seen, I don't really watch, like, I only watch one YouTuber. And if you guys watch Resident Evil content, you guys better know about my boy Vash. Dude's a goat. But he's the only one I really watch on this sort of stuff. So I also don't know if this is what you have to do to trigger all this, but I always just run into the basement. I run into that final stall, and then we'll just grab this key afterwards. Imagine, like, this key's just sitting here this whole time, and I've just never paid attention to it. That would be kind of funny. I'm also obviously not going to be showing you guys any cutscenes or anything, considering if you guys are trying to beat this game in under 4 hours, I would assume that you guys play through the game at least once. I would definitely get a playthrough in, because, this game is incredible. I mean, this is easily top 3 Resident Evil for me. I've played basically every single one. I think, like, Resident Evil 4 still has a special place in my heart, obviously. I mean, the Resident Evil 2 remake I thought was pretty cool. I've probably played that one the most every single time. When you guys run up these stairs, please grab these bolt cutters. I don't understand. Again, you guys would probably be like, oh, yeah, if you've beaten this game this many times, you probably have you'll remember to grab that, and you would be wrong. Consistently run past it every single time. But yeah, I would enjoy this story. If you guys are big Resident Evil fans, this game really is incredible. I guess it really comes down to preference and just opinion, but I like this game a lot. I will say I do play this game in third person for both like people. I know some people don't like, they like to play Grace's part in first person. I don't like first person Resident Evil games. I actually thought Village was better than 7. I mean, and even Village was like, it was cool. I thought it was a pretty good laid out game, but I just don't think you need first person, you know? It's all right. I mean, I get it. It adds a different level of like horror to the game, but I don't really like it. You know, I think it's kind of just whatever. But yeah, I think playing Insanity would be fun. I think there's definitely going to be like I think like I said, I think there could be a lot of fun with that, considering I tried once. I put it on Insanity, and I got to the very first part of the game where, the girl is chasing you, and she basically teleported over my head and instantly killed me. And that was basically the end of that run for me. So, I don't know. We'll probably... I might just do it for fun. I mean, if you guys are kind of like new to the channel, or, regardless, I've been kind of switching up my style. Big 2K guy, and just kind of going through and making videos on games that I like and just kind of rolling with that now. It's definitely been way more fun. I mean, my Marvel videos did really well. I think I'm going to just kind of go through and do stuff like that. I would love to make content on Resident Evil, so if people are interested in that, that would be really cool. But obviously... that is completely up to you guys. Okay, so for this part, literally, if you're on casual, it really doesn't matter. You can just kind of bob and weave out of the shotgun's way. That looks like it is way too loud, so I'm going to turn down the game volume a little bit. I don't know. I probably should check this. I don't know. We're going to wing it. I think we're going to just wing it. Screw it. Yeah, come on, buddy. And I do think, too, that this game has a lot of replayability. Like, I think you can go through this game and, kind of just keep replaying it. Like, as stupid as it sounds, like, I think this game is really cool. I like it a lot. There really isn't the only part in this game that I don't like is the basement part. Just because, like, I mean, getting chased is whatever. But I feel like that lady cheats. I feel like she just be doing shit, and it's just kind of annoying, so. I don't know. Oh. Run. It's Leon time. But yeah, so through these parts, like, you guys just want to run, basically. And the thing with playing on casual, too, that's really nice, is not only do you come with auto-aim, but you also have the ability to basically just run past zombies, which I think is really helpful. Only thing I'm going to do here is get this AR. This AR is really helpful for getting through this game. You obviously also have the Requiem, and then your pistol. This is going to be interesting because I have not played this game I don't want to say it. I haven't played this game. I haven't gone through a run with no infinite ammo in a hot minute. So, I mean, you guys can just run past these zombies. I normally just take care of the first couple ones, and then... that is what this AR is for, because these zombies will be in the way. Oh, yeah, we're not healing. I forgot. Almost grabbed me a little herb. I'm going to pull out the quick little... Actually, you know what? No, we're going to just do that. Get rid of you. Sorry, Chief. Bro's getting lit up over on the side. But this is why I like this AR. It's really easy just to kind of run through this first part. You guys can just kind of pick them off as you guys run. Don't get hit by any... The irony. Oh my god, I missed. Yo, I'm washed. I'm actually washed. I'm missing easy shots. I'm getting hit by cars. This is crazy. Yeah, basically just clear a path though for yourself. It's pretty, I mean, obviously this first part is whatever. You guys could literally just sprint through, do whatever. I mean, I'm just kind of chilling regardless, you know? Okay. So, if you guys are also, like, I'm going to try to show you guys little things, I guess, that, I don't know, I mean, in a way, it could obviously help speed your run up, but maybe just some routes that you guys will want to take and just some things you want to do to beat this as quick as possible. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys that I'm, like, the best at this. It's just something that I've done now every single time outside of my first run. So, we will see. Good. Oh. Yeah, let's keep the light on, you know, just in case. You never know when that chick's going to try to cheat, teleport, do her thing. But obviously, you guys want to grab this key, run right to this door, pop the key in, and be on your merry way. I will say, too, I'm not really the biggest fan of this part. Like, this part is just kind of, I mean, I get it. It's the intro to the game, so, like, I'm not complaining. I don't know. I don't like in Resident Evil games when you get to parts, and it's like Ashley's part in Resident Evil 4. It's Sherry's part in RE2. I guess when you do the B run, I don't like parts where, like, you don't have a gun and you're just kind of, like, running. I don't know. I guess it adds to the horror aspect, but, like, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. But yeah, so for this part, I mean, you have to kind of run to this room to start. But after this, we'll be pretty set, I feel like. Grace, can you turn around, brother? Well, sister, I guess. I hate this thing so much. It's so annoying. Yeah, get burned, buddy. Get toasted. Once she climbs up, though, you can literally just sprint right out. Now, this is for casual and standard. I don't know if these methods are... You guys should not be... I mean, unless you're like a pro speedrunner, you guys should not be trying to whip through this anyway. I'm probably not going to. So with this part, once you guys knock over this pan too, this is when this chick's going to start coming, you know, around the corner or whatever. You guys can honestly just move this all away before she gets there. And if you really want to test everything, Grace, climb the damn cart. You can immediately go up here, grab this, turn around, jump down, and this is where you guys are going to hide. Now, there also is... I believe there also is herbs and a med injector, or one of the two. I think it's an herb. But there is something in this room that you guys can grab as well. Obviously, we are not healing. We're doing no heals, no blood collector, no nothing. Which is a fun little challenge for me, because I'm going to try to see how far I can get into this game without using that as well. So, you might be able to keep your lighter on as well in this part. I'm not going to. I'm going to just turn it off. Like, you guys should be able to see her. I could see her. It's all good. So once she passes, I just tend to run. This is when you can flick this back on, because there is a scripted event that I think once you run down this way, she breaks through the door like that. Run, Grace. Now's not the time to be a scared dude. And then this is where I'll just run back here. Like I said, there might be better strats for this. This is just what I do. I'm not a speedrunner, you know? Maybe this year we'll try. I don't know. And then she'll, you know, stop. Cool. What did he do? Let's go, lady. Go away. Already getting hoed in the video. I've never seen her just stand there that much. Like, move, lady. Damn. All right. So we're going to run this way now. She's going to drop back down. Now, if you are doing heals, honestly, you guys can run and get grabbed by her. And it's going to sound dumb, but you guys can run, get grabbed, and then just basically run right through her, heal up, and then you'll be fine. I think even on casual, you'll be fine even without healing. You probably would need heals at some point, but I'm going to try to get hit at the least amount as possible here. Come on, lady. So you basically want to stand in this doorway, and then once you hear her scream, which should be right there, you're going to run, and she's going to start chasing you. And then you should... Wow, she is slow. Okay. Well, we're going to just go the other way. Normally, I just run around, and it's fine. But run, Grace! Yeah, why is she not sprinting? Hello? Grace, now is not the time. We're just like having the time of our life, moseying along. Hell yeah. Go nuts. Feel free also to save in this area. I don't really ever, like, if I'm playing on casual, you guys are going to see, like, I'm never really going to save. The only times I do is if I think I'm going to take damage. So then I'll try to, like, restart in certain parts that will, yo, you have got to be kidding me. That is one hell of a spot to fall. But yeah, I'll just try to basically, like, you know, if it's like a boss fight, like if you're fighting like the tyrant, I'll save right before that. If you're the spider, I'll save right before that. Just a lot of stuff like that. So with Leon, I don't know if, yeah, that's not great. With Leon, normally I will hit that box, but I kind of already walked past it, so we're just going to kind of commit here. But once you guys get to, like, these first couple zombies, like, it's probably the best to have the Requiem out, because you can kill the first 2 zombies that will go with the chainsaw here. So, like that. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. And then this is normally where I would have, you know, more machine gun ammo, more whatever type of ammo, but it's cool. We don't really need it. Now, obviously, when you guys are fighting zombies, I would recommend just letting the crosshair get completely, like, shut. Because when you guys do that, it does help you guys get, you know, more critical hits and stuff like that. You guys can also go with melees or whatever. I don't really care. This is the only time that you kind of have to kill zombies, so we're just going to take them out while we can. I just like standing by this door, too, because it seems to trigger them faster when they start banging on this door and stuff. So once these zombies come through, we're going to start piecing them up. And then this one should be the one where, yep, it gets stuck in her. See you later. Chainsaw goes flying. And then we should have just 2 more left to go. And they're gone. Okay, cool. Now, if you guys want, you guys can collect, like I said, all the ammo here. Obviously, again, like, you guys are going to have to slightly remember that I don't have unlimited ammo on. And this is the first playthrough I'm doing without unlimited ammo in probably 4 attempts. So I'm hoping I remember to pick up ammo. If you guys want a fun little fact, the first time I attempted to do this run, I got to the very last boss fight where you guys fight Victor, and I ran out of ammo because I just did not care to pick up ammo. In my head, it was on casual. I was like, yeah, I'll be fine, whatever. And I got to the very last boss fight, and I legitimately ran out of ammo, which is absurd. But it is what it is, you know? It happens. So we're going to be getting to Claire's part here again. Oh my God, I hate myself. You guys are going to, if you guys can do me a favor, somebody have a Claire tracker in the comments of this video. I'm curious. Like, I'm genuinely intrigued to know how many times I'm going to say that, because you guys will hear me say it a lot. I, for some reason, call Grace Claire every single time I play this game. Like I said, I've beaten it 7 times now. Inconsistently, I still call her Claire. I don't get it. But you guys can see, like, there's an herb there if you guys want. I guess the only technically cheating thing is I'm going to have this, this machine pistol. So, I mean, whatever. And then the infinite knife. Actually, we're going to also bring that. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to end up picking these up anyway. I have to remember, I'm also going to be picking up ammo. So I don't know if this is a great idea, but we're going to commit. That's not even the right one. It's a hell of a start. You guys could probably tell that I'm somewhat new to recording this lovely game. It's all right, though. It happens, you know? Now, I believe on casual, this butcher should get dropped every single time with one of those. Nope. Okay. So maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. I don't know. We're going to take him out, though. Maybe a waste of ammo, may not be, depending on how you want to see it. Now, again, this is where I was saying, like, this isn't going to be the fastest run you guys see. I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I think is, like, somewhat the most efficient. I like taking him out right away because there is Magnum bullets in here. There is a handgun ammo in here, and then there is scrap as well. Scrap is going to do literally nothing for me this run, though, considering, like I said, we are not using the med injector. We're not using anything along those lines, so we're going to try to take these guys out as fast as possible. See you later. There is another herb there. I recommend opening this door because you guys are going to want that shortcut basically this entire game. I didn't even want to pick that up. That sucks. Oh, it's going to be another slot that's going to get filled. That actually stinks. Whatever. That's going to probably slow us down at some point, but it's fine. I'm going to grab another coin. That door, obviously, we are going to need. This should have handgun ammo in it. And it does. And we're going to use that to kill this guy. See you later. Oh. Now see you later. Adios. Okay. Let's keep it trucking. More blood there. If you guys want, the map right here for the whole second floor is here. That's the records room. I'm slow. You guys can take her out right away if you guys want, because she's going to be really annoying, and there is some challenges for that. I'm going to just run right past her, though, try to save some ammo. There is some ammo in here, I believe. There we go. Lockpick area if you guys want. We're going to need that. That is for the room. This is Moon, Sun, Star, Moon, I believe. Moon, Sun, Star, Moon. There we go. Get that out the way. Sweet. Now we're done in here. Leon can basically take care of that zombie when we need, so we're kind of chilling there. I hate these zombies. Oh, this lady's just walking. Damn. We're going to get rid of her because I don't really feel like having her screech in my ear, you know? Not really about that. We're not really about having that lady start screeching in my shit. But I do like going back to the butcher. I do like getting rid of him right away. Mainly because once you guys do get rid of him, it's... Oh, no. See, this is why having this stupid... Oh, my God. This is why having this dumb thing is going to be really annoying. We're just going to run right past him. Like I said, when you're playing on casual, a lot of these zombies will virtually ignore you, which is nice. So you really don't have to worry about that. I really hate that I grabbed this pistol. Did not want that. It's literally just an inventory space that we don't need. Which, whatever. Oh, my God. Choking. It's cool, man. All right. Now we can open this. Okay. Well, let's grab that. That gives us 4. We come over here. Now, if you guys are doing this run where you guys don't need, you guys aren't doing health and you guys aren't doing any of that sort of stuff, I definitely recommend getting these stabilizers. I mean, it's going to be very important. One's firepower, one's health. You guys are definitely going to need that. That zombie ends up getting up, so we'll obviously deal with that when we need to. There is, I believe, ammo in here. So we're going to grab that. Another coin. If you guys want to, you guys can take some time, play some roulette. You don't really need to, but it is a free coin. If you guys don't know, you guys can do that. I don't know why. I thought there was a coin in there. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that, though, right now. So, okay. So we already have one of the spots for the door done. We already have the second key card, which will free up another spot. Grace, holy. Nice little Leon box there. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. All right, let's do that. Got one done. And now we are going to head upstairs to where the Bigum's man is first things first, we're going to kind of, waste a little time here. Like I said, we're not going for any speedrun records. It's just getting this under 4 hours, which is fine. So we're going to open the door. That's going to be gone. The rest of this is good. Don't really need anything else. Sweet. Yeah. So I don't know. Let me know your guys' opinions too on this game if you guys enjoy it. I mean, I haven't really seen anybody say anything bad about this game. Like I said, I personally really enjoy this game. I think there's actually ammo in here. No. Okay. Sweet. Big help. Herb at the end of the hallway, which is always nice. Nothing in those. That's homeboy there. Can grab this. Could med inject him. See you later. I'm going to keep that guy alive for now. He basically always comes up and starts being really irritating, so it is whatever. We got this lovely lad in the hallway. I'm going to get rid of him. I think he ends up coming back anyway, too. Like, he ends up getting the big old head thing, the mutated zombies. The blood collector's in here. I don't know if there's any ammo or anything, but we're going to come back and... Actually, never mind. I was going to say we're going to go back in there, but there is 0.2, considering we would need the blood to get the stabilizers. So all these zombies come down here. I like to save a shot for this because if you guys line them up right, you can just boom, see you later. And of course, one had to make it through. But she's dead anyway, so we're good. Got a med injector. We're going to discard that because I have tried to do this run before. Not for a video, just in general. And I have accidentally healed myself. And it was basically towards the end, which was really unfortunate. So we're going to obviously skip through that. Now, there are 2 zombies at the top of these stairs. Or not. Hello. There normally is. I guess they just decided not to show up today for work. Cool. Is ammo in here? Never mind that scrap. Nope, we don't need that. I feel like sometimes these items are random. I don't know. Lockpick. That's just going to give us more scrap eventually. I don't know if there's anything in here. No. Yeah. Maybe there's not any ammo. I thought there was. I could have sworn that there was ammo in here. I know there's another herb there, but whatever. This part is going to be a little tricky. Not for the big guy. He's just going to be, yeah. If you guys want to kill him too, you guys can. You do need 3 Requiem bullets, which sucks. But, yeah, you're going to need this guy to run down here. If you guys go into that room, he just kind of stands in the way. But that's why I like getting rid of these guys, because when you do get rid of them, it makes your life a lot easier. So you guys can kind of, in the meantime, go in here if you want to. Grab a coin. There's Tweaky McGee over here. Just going to break this one. This one. There's the bullets that I wanted. Open that. Okay. So I like doing that. It will lure this zombie out of here as well, I believe. Like, he'll come chasing you. Yeah. I think he's blind. He might be blind. I don't know. I don't really want to find out. Transfusion bag. That's not going to help us in the slightest. Okay. I'm just kind of waiting for this big guy to come walking down the stairs. That's really all that is. We're going to grab these coins, though. Don't need that. Is there anything in here? No. I think there is scrap, I guess, under this one. I'll just show you guys. Yeah. That chick is cleaning over here somewhere, which is cool. Good for her. There is ammo. I know that in here. All right. I feel like I'm wasting more ammo this trip than I normally do, which isn't great, but it's fine. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Like, having no bullets right now, not the most ideal, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do. I think there might be bullets in here, I want to say. What is that? That is bullets. Probably scrap or something in one of these. Yeah, okay. Like I said, once again, Not going for a record time, just kind of going. Now, this part, you guys can choose to be more cautious. I don't. She's going to scream. It's going to kind of wake everybody up. It's just, you might get grabbed once or twice. It's like, it is what it is. We're going to just put her down because, like I said, she's going to keep screaming, and it will stun you, and it's going to get really irritating. That's for Leon, and this is where you might get grabbed, you might not. Like I said, on casual, they just kind of let you run by. I mean, we get hit there, but, like, I'll take that. You know what I mean? You're not getting grabbed. You're literally just coasting by. It's fine. So we have the corrosive now. Now we can grab the second spot. This one, I can't for the life of me remember what it is. This is where the zombies start getting irritating, though. Slightly irritating, I should say. Actually, you know, let me do this. Let me put the corrosive on there. Get rid of that. See you later, Mr. Locke. Okay. What it is ends in sun, moon. So it is star, sun, moon, sun. Yeah. Okay. Star, sun, moon, sun. All right. Now you get the notebook as well. That is for the hand thing. Or the organ thing, which I already know that of what to do. So I'm not going to pick it up. It's going to be a wasted inventory spot, but yeah, we don't got to worry about that. We do have what we need to get on out of here. Now, like I said, this is where these zombies, their heads will start mutating, and they're going to start getting kind of irritating, especially when you're doing this with no unlimited ammo. They're normally really easy to take care of if you have unlimited ammo, but since we don't, it's kind of irritating. But it is what it is. I mean, what are you going to do, you know? What are you going to do? All right, so let's put that one in there. Cool. Got that taken care of. Do we need to? No, we don't. Okay. Let's go back through here. And then we are going to make a quick stop here. Go to this, that zombie. Like I said, it does end up getting up. It is kind of annoying. But you guys are going to see we have enough coins now to not only grab the stabilizer, but to also grab the, I don't know, steroid, I guess. I don't know which one's a steroid, which one's like a stabilizer. I guess that answers my question there. And we're going to run. We're not even going to bother fighting that guy. There is a zombie here at the end of this hallway. If you guys want to, again, you guys can run right past him. I normally just hit one of those, push him against the wall, see you later. He's going to mutate at some point too, which, whatever. So you got some health there. You guys can go through the records room and everything if you guys want to, if you guys are going to explore or whatever. I don't know if there's any ammo or anything, lockpick, scrap. Yeah, we don't need any of that. All right, garage time. Let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, there are different things that you guys can do as well. Like I said, different routes, different things that will, I mean, I don't know. Some people find it, you know, helpful, I guess, to memorize certain routes. So literally just put that to hand. You're going to put this to 2. You're going to go 2, you're going to go 5, and then you're going to put that down to auto, and boom, you have an organ. Woo. All right. Now you guys are going to get the lovely Bulldozer. Here it comes. Whoa, dude. Just make sure he dies and run back over here. It's actually funny. The first time I played this, I accidentally shot him. I was playing on standard, so there was no auto aim or anything. But I literally just panicked. Like, the thing came through the wall, and I had the Requiem out. And I just panicked. I turned up, and I shot and just immediately domed him. Which I thought was pretty funny, because I didn't even know that's what you had to do. But it's like, if you played enough Resident Evil, when stuff like this happens, you just automatically assume that when these big dudes come around the corner, or these big things come around the corner, it's just go time. pop them really quick. I'm just running this way because I do believe there is ammo in here somewhere. 3 bullets. Nice. It is kind of funny. You get, like, no ammo when it comes to Grace. But when you play as Leon, I feel like every single zombie you kill, it drops, like, a ton of ammo. Which is just kind of funny. But so, again, I'm just going to pop you. His head didn't explode. Nice. All right, so we're just going to run around here. That other zombie. Nice. I guess he's going to hang on to my knife for me. I mean, should we? Yeah, give me my knife back. Wanted my knife. 3 bullets to get my knife back. I think that's well worth it. You guys can obviously also go through the... Move, brother. You guys can also go down by where the maid is in the... Where is she? The maid is in, like, the bathroom. We're also going to make a quick pit stop in here because there is bullets and a fresh pouch. Get me out of the menu, thanks. Yeah, you guys can go down there. The only thing that's down there really is... What? It is a... I think this guy's going to mutate to my right as well. Not yet? Cool. I think there's an herb down there, and there is a lockpick thing that I think ends up giving you scrap, I want to say. So, I mean, if, you know, you're going through your first playthrough, and for some reason you're watching this, there you go. Little tip. That's why I think playing on Insanity and doing a video would be kind of cool. It'll give you guys kind of like more of a rundown of how I... 2 green herbs. That's bananas. And then scrap. There's not a single thing of ammo in here, really? That is crazy. Yeah, if you guys accidentally pick up scrap and you guys are doing the same run I am, I mean, obviously, if you guys have ammo, that would be better for you, but... Get out of the way. Yeah, like I said, if you guys aren't trying to combine all 3 runs into one, that would be better to pick up the scrap and pick up all the ammo or all the herbs and stuff. Obviously, since I'm not, there's really no point. There's a ton of herbs lying all over. Like, I'll even show you guys my map at some point. There's gonna be a ton. Like, you guys are gonna see all the blood spots. You guys are gonna see all the herbs. It's kind of funny. Okay, so now that we have both of those, we can get the second key card. Or key thing, I guess. I don't know, however you want to put it. This is where they're going to, I think, start mutating. You're going to hear the other dude. His head's going to explode. They actually have the big dude in the door as well. Doesn't really matter. Because we're just going to have to knock this guy out once he gets up. I will say I normally do try to leave a Requiem shot for this guy. Because it's really easy just to pop him and then get out. But now we got to play, yeah. I'm going to try to save as much ammo as possible here. All right. Got the level 2 wristband now. And now we can run this way. This is why it is nice keeping this door open. There is going to be good old Bigums in the way. Yeah. Okay. Sick, dude. Ugh. Sometimes this happens, you know, like I said, I'm sure, like, you know, speed running wise, I don't know. Like, I know some people do it with no infinite ammo, no stuff like that, but I feel like having infinite ammo makes that a lot... Well, obviously, having infinite ammo makes that easier because you can just kill him instantly and you don't have to worry about him ever again. It's normally what I do, obviously, on my other runs, just because if you're trying to do this as quick as possible, he does put his big in the way. So there is all this stuff. Obviously, I'm going to grab this handgun ammo. Oh, no, it's in Braille. Hopefully, I know somebody that reads Braille. Yeah, come on. Come on, Mrs. Grace. Figure it out. And you flip this over. Star, moon, sun. Yep. And then cutscene. And we're back out. All right. It's actually funny. One of my buddies got stuck on this part for a very long time because he. It was funny. He got stuck on this part because he didn't know that you had to flip that page over, and that really. I mean, I don't know. That was just kind of funny. So this part is a little tricky, in my opinion. The reason why I like knocking out these two people in here, the guy that screams about noise and then the maid, I like knocking them out because you're going to get chased back into that room by the big guy. If you're actually quick enough, you can see him spawn in. He'll always spawn in and block that walkway, so you kind of have to retreat a little bit. So I like to take them out, and then you guys can kind of just wait. There are going to be those 3 zombies that spawn in the other room. They're going to be kind of in the way, which is going to be a little annoying. But again, same thing. Like, you might get grabbed once. It happens. This is a good thing with casual, too, is that if you get hit, it's pretty easy to... Like one, you're not going to take that much damage. Like, watch, you'll see him spawn it. Yeah. But yeah, if you get hit, you don't really take that much damage, which is nice. It's just annoying. It kind of just slows you down, really. Yeah, come on. Yeah, and then he gets all pissy, and then he starts stomping his way down the hallway. There he goes. I actually made the mistake the first time I played this. When he turned like that, I was like, oh, I can run down now. And I went to go run, and I ran right into him grabbing me, and I got turned into a burger. So, maybe I should use, like, Emily's head to block the dude. All right, now I think actually he ran the zombies over for me. Yeah, he did. He ran the zombies over for me, which actually works in my favor. Pretty cool. Hopefully that happens for you guys as well. I've actually never seen him do that. He like full on ran them over and blocked them from getting in my way, which is nice. Okay, so now these zombies will all start spawning in. Oh. Holy. You know, if I could not waste ammo here, that would be phenomenal. Hit your shots, me. Alright, that one's dead. Give me my knife back, thanks. No, we don't need that. There is ammo in one of these rooms, and that is what I am currently looking for. This game is testing my patience, let me tell you. I might actually have to kill the annoying thing with just a knife. Dude, I could have sworn... There it is. One of these guys mutates, though. I do know that. Okay. 13 bullets. Hopefully that's enough to kill the mutated guy. That's just going to fill out in a spot here. There he is. There he goes. Okay. Sweet. All right, so we saved 5 bullets, which is nice. Yeah, it's like I was saying, though, you, like, really don't realize how much ammo you do burn through when you guys are going through and killing all these zombies and stuff. It's kind of funny. Can this stupid herb get off my screen? All right. So now we get to go to hell. Well, after Leon's part. But Leon's part is pretty easy, infinite ammo or not. You guys are going to see why I always talk about this machine gun being, like, top tier. All right. Let's go here. Get our credits. Cool. All right, now you guys can buy, the shotgun or whatever you guys want to do. I actually did just unlock the RPG too, which is funny. I'm not going to use that though because I feel like that would be completely cheating as far as what we were trying to accomplish here in this video. Okay, so I'm already going slow. This is my bad. So I always like to go here, and then I like to buy this silencer pistol. And then we're going to upgrade the damage a little bit, and we're going to roll like that. So basically, like I said, I just like going through and grabbing the rifle. Obviously, you should already have the machine gun. And it makes it a lot easier to beat this big guy if you have this machine gun, because he does tend to blow up really quickly. Now, again, thinking about it, the ammo situation might not be as good from what I normally do. But yeah, you can just kind of sit him down pretty quickly. And there he goes. Yeah. Okay. So then you get some grenades, some ammo there, and you can be on your merry way. So, yeah, you can basically kill him without even having him leave that first area. You guys will miss out on some ammo in the long run, but doesn't really matter. There also is scrap and stuff in those cabinets you guys can go for. There's like ammo and stuff, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. So this is kind of what I was talking about too. Now you're going to come here, and the zombie will be right at the bottom of this ladder, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So again, same thing. Like, you don't even need to worry about him. You guys can explore and do all that fun stuff with Leon as well. There are some, points that you guys can get and everything like that. I don't care. I'm going to just run straight to where I need to be. There is a guy with a, yeah. Let's get rid of him. Now, this part, I will say, having the shotgun is very helpful, but you don't need it. Reason why is because if you have, rifle ammo, if you have machine gun ammo, regardless, you'll be okay. I'm still going to pick that up because we are going to buy the shotgun eventually, so it's good to have it. But, yeah, these guys are really annoying, but you guys can take care of them pretty quickly. All right, yeah, we're going to want that. I actually kind of messed this up. I always run in here and trigger this first because then they all start flooding in. So once these guys all start spawning in, my method is pretty simple. I'll just kind of pop them like that, and then bang, see you later. You might take some damage in this spot, but it's fine. What the hell is that one doing? Yeah, so if you guys don't know with these, all you need to do is just make sure that melee thing pops up, and then you'll be able to take them out. So you don't really need to take any unnecessary damage by trying to, like, parry them over and over again, or, trying to knife them or whatever the case is.
That's my cardio for the week.
It's all right. You guys can literally just keep doing that. Also, if you, like, the things that are on the ground that you can throw, you guys can also just keep throwing them at them. And that'll stun them as well. I don't know, prefer to shoot people, get some action. Get some action going, especially after, like, the grace parts. Which, speaking of, this is now my least favorite part in the game. They give you a little action part with Leon, and then you're right back to what I like to refer to as hell. So, I mean, we're already kind of low on ammo. This part, I don't think you need ammo. It's just more, this is where you're going to end up taking damage, and it could be a lot of damage, so we're going to save, I think. Yeah, we're going to save. We're going to go right over my last casual run. It's kind of just what I always do anyway. So we don't need that anymore. We'll save an inventory space just in case. I don't know if there's ammo or anything in here, but whatever. Not really too worried about that. So, yeah, I'm trying to think, because I know there is certain spots where you do need to kind of shoot enemies or stun enemies, but I don't think it's that big of a deal to where it's going to matter. So, let's get it going, shall we? Joint plug, that's what we're talking about. She's going to drop down. Grace, please. Grace. See, right here, I would normally just pop her in the head with a magnum shot, but we're going to just book it. We're going to book it, and we're going to hope and pray that it works. We should be fine. She apparently, her speed definitely does vary on the difficulty that you play, which is good because obviously, like, if you guys are trying to do this where you're not healing and you're, you know, going to be low on ammo constantly, it's obviously way better to have her go slower, because if she's, like, super quick, that would be kind of balls, if you will. All right, so we're going to go through here. Item here. Actually, a lockpick that's virtually useless, so we don't need that. Lockpicks, I feel like, only give you scrap in this game. Empty bottle is going to be helpful because she does kind of spawn right back here, which, boom, there she is. Now, I do think there is a chance that you're able to run and get past her, but we're just going to do one of those. She didn't even react. Yo, she blocked the door. Yeah, not good. Maybe if you moved your buns through the door, like, damn. I don't know. I feel like these bottles are like, it's like bipolar if the bottles actually work or not, which is not great, but it is what it is, man. Yeah. Hello. Same thing. Just gonna run right on past her. Gonna go this way. Gonna bang a left. I ran the wrong way. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Woo! I was actually going to freak. I thought I did run the wrong way. I was about to not be too happy. Did I run the wrong way? I don't think so, right? I did run the wrong way. That sucks. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, it spawned me from here. Okay, so Grace, run! Holy man. Yeah, okay, so I kind of messed up a little bit there. It's fine. I don't think the time saves. Actually, I think I can check. Oh, it's not even gonna let me know. That sucks. Right? Yeah, it's not even gonna let me know. Okay, well, hopefully it, I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't count towards your time. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna be well more than okay. But getting grabbed twice, going the wrong way, not ideal. My bad. It's my fault. You know, like I said, I'm used to doing this, you know, maxed ammoed out, chilling, having a time, you know. It's all right. Now we know. Just play it a little bit safer. Don't need to waste our time with the lockpick. All right, so she's going to drop down. Get her to go that way. All right. So we get through there. Boom. Oh. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is about this part. I just can't stand it, truthfully. This is like there's normally always a part like this in a Resident Evil game that I don't like. Like I said, it's always like the getting chased parts and stuff like that. Obviously, you're getting kind of chased by her. That's not even really the problem. I don't know. It's too much nonsense in this part. I would say this is like annoying, but it's still manageable. I think when you're replaying this game repeatedly, the part in the what is it? The part in the orphanage, I think. That might be the worst one. Wait, am I dumb? I think I am dumb. No, I'm not. Oh my god. I did go the right way. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, I do. I actually hate myself. I think there's a zombie. Yo, what is happening? This is, yeah. Okay. You know what? That might be the end of our knife. I don't care. I don't care. Now I'm rattled. I'm actually rattled because that was the right way to go. Right? So we have one. This is going to be number 2. Okay. Let's get you out of the way. Okay. Now, the only thing that sucks about that is I know there is a zombie right here. So we're going to hope that he misses, which he doesn't. Great. Okay. This is going to get a little spicy. Please don't grab me. Alright, I gotta hope that we get around you. Yeah. Great. Cool, man. You're him. Okay, this might be, this might get a little interesting. Now we have to make it through this whole time without... I didn't even know on casual she, like, auto-heals. That's interesting. Cool. Cool. Alright. Well, guess we got that going for us. Man, casual's, like, easy, huh? I don't know. My one buddy tried playing on casual, too, and he died, like, 12 times. And, like, I don't know. That part doesn't make sense to me. How do you die like 12 times on this? Interesting. Alright. I know there is... Yeah, we need that for sure. Actually, it's like, do we even really need that? That's why it's kind of funny. It's like, we need it, but like, do we though? You know? It's like, what do we need it for? It's not like we're going to have a full inventory. We didn't grab the blood collector. We don't have any health. Can't really grab anything else, so it's like kind of interesting. Ow. What is that? Scrap. I would definitely say, though, this is probably the most challenging part of doing it. This is why I was saying, like, if you guys don't really want to do the whole, like, you know, thing where you're not using the blood stuff and you're not doing basically everything at the same time. I mean, this part is way harder. Oh my god. Like, leave me alone, brother. Holy. Honestly, if she keeps regenerating, I think we're going to be straight, dude. Because this is really the only part that I struggle with in this game. And, like, when I say struggle, I mean, like, I'm talking, like, I guess if I'm doing a complete bear run like this. Normally, like, this part's a breeze. I don't ever get hit. It's like you're getting, you know, bitched several times by everything because you can't shoot, really, and you can't do anything. Zombie already stole my knife. Can you get away from the thing? All right. If that zombie grabs me, I'm going to freak out. can go this way. I know these zombies are annoying and will grab you every once in a while as well, which is cool. There's a zombie that falls there. Please don't. Okay. I want to say this is where it should be smooth sailing now. I'm going to probably get grabbed by this idiot. Yeah. Okay. Good thing is, though, they don't do damage. They just slow you down for no reason. So, not really worried. There's a zombie that falls down around here, too. But we're gone. We're off the scene. We're outie. I'm still so mad that I got grabbed there. This is like seriously the only part that slows me down every time. I actually am curious though to see how fast I could go. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a fun video too, like do like a super speed run one and just see, you know. Even this part might be a little interesting. Cocktail, handgun ammo. More handgun ammo. Damn, that gave me 15. Damn, some of these... That really stunned me out of my reload. That's garbage. So with this part too, if you guys don't know, you can literally just tap them to where they get stunned and they'll get sucked in most of the time. I mean, this one wants to be a pain, I guess. Like that. When they get stunned, then they get sucked in. See you later, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, sure. Just waste every bullet you got, me. That's really good. So, yeah. Oh, damn. That that was funny. So, like, try not to waste ammo. You know, it's obviously not ideal. But once you get them into that stun spot, they're just dead. So, you don't have to waste a lot of ammo. Unless you're like me and whiff. Because even with auto aim, my aim is terrible, apparently. It's literally all you need to do, though. Makes it pretty easy. See ya, zombie. I do like this. I like this individual part. Like, I think this is pretty cool, the way like this was set up, you know. Makes it like a little more intense with Grace. It's more of an action part. You're not like stressing over like getting chased. You know, you're kind of like it's like I don't know. It's like a good comparison for this part. It's like Ada's part in RE2 when you're like in the thing that catches on fire, like the container or whatever. That was pretty cool. Remember, I died on that like a million times though, because I am buns. Apparently. Alright. So now we have that one. Alright. Now I'm going to hopefully not mess up this part because I feel like I do this a lot. I know you pop out here, you go up, whatever, and then it's that one and that one. So, okay. Woo! Don't be an idiot like me, too. For some reason, I always hit that lever. I don't know why. And I think I would have. The only reason why I didn't is because I wanted to make it a point to say, hey, that lever has nothing to do with this elevator. But for some reason, every time, I do that. Yeah. Excuse me. That's not the right way. Zombie's chilling in his cell. All right. So, I want to say it's going to be smooth sailing from here. I do want to say that. But, who knows? Because it's me, and if you've seen my videos prior to this one, you know that I tend to have really dumb things happen to me when yeah. Literally, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. If you guys needed any more proof, I tend to have really dumb things happen. I knew she spawned there. She spawns there every time. And like an idiot, I ignore it. And then I get my head pounced on. Nice. Okay. Now it should be smooth sailing. Ah, God. No, I don't need that. No. Can you? Holy, man. I swear, this stuff only happens when I record. I'm telling you. It's impressive. It really is. I thought this part was going to be way harder. Now, if you guys don't run this exact route, like, perfectly, you're going to get jumped. That's, like, the crazy part about this. And it's kind of cool, but, like, the first time you go through this part, you're probably going to lose your mind. If you're like me. I mean, you guys probably have a brain. I apparently don't. But seriously, the amount of times that like the first time I played through this, the amount of times that I died because I kept running and like I would kind of forget the turn. So I would panic and I would run straight and then I would die. It's insane. It really is. It's insane. Oops. So pretty cool stuff. We basically got through the most irritating part in this game for me. Like Raccoon City is mind-numbingly easy. Aside maybe from one part. The rooftop part still pisses me off because I always, for some reason, get like murked by one of the bomb guys. Like I feel like I shoot him every time and he just doesn't care. Every single time. Literally every single time. I don't know. Maybe even one of you guys can share a tip on how to not get destroyed by a random mortar. That'd be cool. That would be pretty cool. Obviously, if you guys are doing that, the final puzzle or final whatever the hell it's called, grab the hand. I'm not doing it though. Mainly because I already messed it up. I think there's a part that involves not killing like a single zombie in an area, and well, we've been popping off. So we should be game time an hour in. Obviously, that's how much the recording is. I don't know. I feel like cutscenes and load times obviously don't. They obviously don't matter. Like. They don't go into the game time. I don't believe so, at least. So I think we'll be fine. I mean, we're obviously going to be well under 4 hours as of right now. But yeah, in order to beat it, you also have to release Elpis, right? Which is kind of interesting to me because I feel like that final boss fight is what screws a lot of people over. Like, genuinely. Like, I feel like the way that boss fight works, I feel like it definitely screws people over. Because sometimes, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. It's a pretty easy boss fight compared to other things. But sometimes I just get cheesed. Like, it's weird. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm nowhere near the... Like, it's like the one lightning attack that he does. Where, like, obviously he blows up. Releases all the lightning. It's like, cool, whatever. That doesn't hit me. What hits me is when he does the ground one, I feel like most of the time I'm not even in it, and then I just, like, get launched. And I'm just like, all right, cool. You know? But it's not enough to where it like, makes it hard. It's just more, like, funny to me. Because, like, it'll probably happen in this video. I can almost guarantee you that. Like, I'll just be chilling, and all of a sudden you're going to just hear, like, Leon go, ugh! And it's like, yeah. Those plant zombies, they be kind of getting me too, I'll be honest. They be taking random amounts of health for no reason. It's alright though. I already, like I said, beat this no health. Infinite ammo probably made it, you know, a little bit easier, but it happens, you know. This is the real test, you know, live. This is my first attempt at recording this, so we're gonna see. It's a complete raw run of no ammo, no, you know, or no health, no ammo. It's a complete raw run. I mean, it's on casual still, so like I said, it shouldn't really matter. Grab these tanks if you guys are in this area, by the way. Like, if you guys aren't, I don't know what you're doing. Because, or maybe you just didn't know it was there, but it stuns the zombies enough to where they won't grab you, and you can literally just walk right on through them. And that part, you're basically free after that, which is cool. This part could have been, I thought this part was going to be a lot more annoying. Like, I thought there was going to be a timer, and I thought there might be a timer, I don't know. Maybe I just have always ran through it fast enough to where it didn't matter. I don't know. But I remember the first time I did that, and then all these guys started spawning in. I was so pissed because I thought it knocked that shit out of my hand, and then it was like, now I'm not allowed to, I have to shoot them, right? And I was like, damn, so now I got to waste all this ammo. And thankfully, the first time I did this, I realized that you can just run. And you don't got to fight anybody, which is cool. If you guys don't know, too, run up the left side of these stairs. Because they're, you know, that random crate, it'll always fall in the same spot. And you don't need to take unnecessary damage to it. So, literally just run by it just like that. And we are home free. There is one more zombie in the way. I'm pretty sure you can just head tap it once. I feel like this auto aim thing, there probably is a way to turn it off. But I actually think using auto aim screws you more than it helps you. Like, gonna say, just get stunned, please. I feel like burning. That was probably 2 more bullets, even more than I needed to, you know. I feel like that was kind of pointless. All right, now it is good old church Leon time. So we already have the marksman rifle. I think it's way better than using the sniper on this part, mainly because you can shoot faster. It might honestly even do more damage. I don't know if it does or not, but it definitely works. So we're going to go in here. We're going to use all of our credits. Boom. Cool. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. No. We are going to up the power on this thing. And, oh. No, I sold. I forgot. I stink. At each one of those, if you guys are doing a no infinite ammo run, I do like to buy the ammo because that is how I ran out of ammo the first time. So it makes it way easier just to make sure that you have all the ammo. There's a zombie that comes from behind. Not anymore. I was going to say it goes over here. They're all down. Then they spawn over here. This one gets up. There's one that runs from over there. Get up, Mr. Zombie. Start moving and grooving, brother man. All right, there he goes. He's gone. That one's dead. See you later. Now I believe they spawn over here. And then you're going to hear the, time for evening service line. Whoa! Epic Leon.
Must be telling me evening service.
Big chef man comes out there. I believe he takes 2 marksman rifle shots. And he's done. That's not even him. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, what is bro taking his sweet time? All right, he should be done. That one's done. Sweet. Yeah, I kind of messed up, I feel like, because the big guy that you fight in the next area inside the church, I do like to have a lot more machine gun ammo because the machine gun fully like melts this guy. So it makes the fight a lot easier. Just want to make sure I actually hit this guy. I don't want to really waste ammo. But yeah, it does. It makes it a lot easier because you can just spray him, reload, spray again. Sometimes like it kind of screws you over, but I also like I mean, you guys will obviously see what I like to do. I mean, we should have 2 grenades. We actually have 3, even better. I don't even remember where I got the 3rd one from, but I just like I'll just basically whip all my grenades at him. Because he ends up infecting the other zombies pretty quickly, and then you have to deal with all the nonsense again, so just makes it easier. If you're a football fan, Stephon Diggs, see you later. This part, same thing. Just throw that, and then adios. Oh, shoot it, Leon. Hello? That should take care of that. Oh. Always one. And that guy gets up, and you can hit the see you later. How you doing? And he should be in pieces. And he's, there you go. Nope. Oh, I grabbed it, okay. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I didn't grab the shotgun. Yeah, I kind of messed this fight up, which sucks. But it is what it is. Alright, I believe he is dead now, which is cool.
Time to clear up the rest.
And then it should be just this guy. Wow. Just gonna say, he literally... Leon. Alright. That was a very, very, very janky way of doing that boss fight, and I do apologize. That was not really the greatest. I kind of messed that one up. That was my bad. Okay, now we do the Grace Underground into that little factory thing. This part is really nice to have infinite ammo on, but you don't need it, obviously. But it does help because... this is the last of the girl spot, and I think they give you 1 extra bullet with the Requiem. So you get 1 extra shot. So if you miss once, you're good. If you miss twice, not great, let me tell you.
I'm so sorry.
Like, I guess... it doesn't really matter because the lights do exist, like the light we just ran past. But you do want to make sure that you have this because, yeah, it matters a lot. So this will be our 2nd save. Just in case I do choke this. Actually, they gave me way more ammo. Maybe it's just standard that it matters because they gave me 5 bullets, dude. I thought it was I thought they only gave you 3 at this point, and then it's like after that, it's all the other stuff. So interesting. Cool. I guess if anything, we have a Molotov if we need, but we shouldn't need you to. Shouldn't need to. There's another bullet here, and then there's, I believe, a bullet in each section that you run to. Okay. So stun her. Just run right past her because get egoed, I guess. I don't know. Pop this one on. Boom. Cool. And now we are going to... I just wasted a shot. See, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot. You hate to see it because then I think she drops down over this way. I actually hate that I just did that. Doesn't matter. We're still fine, but it's kind of a bot move, you know? Big bot move. Don't like being a big bot. You know, I like being good. Like making talent videos, you know? Like, where you guys see it and you're like, oh my god, he's so good at the game. It's alright. It's Resident Evil. We all make mistakes, you know? Alright. So, once you get up, this is where you're just going to hit her with that blap right to the face. I think we're actually fine still, yeah. Put the crank. Hit the crank. If you guys are doing a no-heal run, I recommend just waiting here. Because she does run, and when she runs out of the room, if you're standing in the way, that shit bops you, like, annoyingly. So, I do recommend that. Okay. So we're just going to run. You know, we're going to just hightail it over here. And then we're going to activate this.
Why is it so stiff?
And she's going to drop down. Gonna wait for her to stand up. Blap her shit. And go.
Die already.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really thought I was going to be a bullet short. But you guys can kind of see what I was talking about. We have 2 extra bullets now. Actually, I think we should have 3, I want to say. Right? No, we have 2. Okay. Same thing here. If you guys get in her way, she's just going to run into you.
This should open the hatch.
I ran the wrong way. You know what? No, I lied. It was a calculated move because I didn't want to get hit. You know, that's why I did that. You know, calculated. Very calculated. Oh yeah, I lied actually. Well, we have 1 extra shot. Did I miss twice? No, I think I only missed once. So maybe you kind of do have to be. I mean, I guess you don't really have to be. I don't know. Because I know this part, you shoot her 1 more time. Which, by the way, with this part, don't waste your Requiem shot. I'm going to just throw that out there. Because I see a lot of people, like I've seen a lot of people, like a lot of my friends and stuff will play this part. And they'll shoot her with the Requiem. And I'm like, I don't even know. Does the bullets carry over? I might be on crack. Maybe it doesn't matter. Interesting. Oh. Sorry, Emily. Or Grace. Claire. Whatever. Damn, can you die? Like, it normally dies way quicker than that. What's going on here? Alright. Off to Raccoon City now. Let's go. This part, I will say, like the Raccoon City part, I mean, I'm sure you guys, maybe this happened to you too. I got lost, dude. Like, I was lost when I first did this part. Oh, no, the Requiem bullets, see, they do transfer over. Okay, I'm not crazy. All right, we're good. All right, so now we are going to buy the shotgun because it does matter, in my opinion. We're also going to do that. And we don't have enough for that, which sucks. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, that is going to matter a pretty fair amount. I forgot to buy the ammo. Not going back. Don't care. Get egoed. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the 2 Requiem shots could be the difference. Scrap. That doesn't matter. I think there's 5 of those where if you guys collect them all, that does matter. Like, it's like I think it's an achievement if you guys are trying to 100% the game or something. I know it does matter. There's 5 of them, I believe. It's actually pretty sad. I saw it on Twitter, read the whole thing. It's pretty sad. But, you know, it's a yikes, dude. It's a yikes. All right. Giant spider time. Oops. Pick up some handgun ammo along the way. Web. There's actually a part coming up, too, that I do want to say. I told you guys before, like way long ago, that there's a part, or there's parts in this game where you can literally just run past the enemies. This is one of those parts. It's those like little spiders that end up showing up. You can just full on sprint past them. They won't do anything to you, so you're kind of chilling. Maybe on Insanity it's different, but as far as this part goes, you're good. Like this little hallway right here.
All right.
Coming up.
Now what?
The first time I played, I shot them all because I wasn't sure if they were going to pounce me or not. I know you guys like that little, like, 2 for a swing. Yeah, this part. Like, kill the first one on the swing. Just run right through here. Whatever. Spider goes through. He swings a couple times. You just move a little bit. They don't grab you. You're good. And now it's spider time. Now I'm going to hopefully not mess this up, because I'm used to having machine gun ammo here. Alright. Yeah, I know that shit hurted. Alright, we're going to get one of them in there.
Haven't you had enough?
You guys will kind of see too. The reason why I like having my machine gun ammo for this part is basically when this thing flips its ass and starts shooting zombies or shooting like the spiders at you. It does matter, but it's all right. I'm sure we'll be fine. I think we can craft some anyway, or not. Come on, Mr. Spider. Run, bruh. Alright. Didn't even matter. I think we actually wasted more time on that than we normally need to. I mean, obviously with infinite ammo, I don't even use that explosive tank, but I kind of figured since I didn't have machine gun ammo, that would have been better. But that's why having the shotgun in that situation matters, because shotgun does a lot of damage, and it messes that spider up. So it's also obviously good having a shotgun in general. But yeah, okay. So we should be pretty good. I mean, we're definitely on a really good pace here, even with the one restart, which does suck. You know, it happens. Not the biggest fan that we did that. I was kind of hoping for like somewhat of a flawless start to this run, but I don't want to say start, just a flawless like run in general. But you can't always get what you want, you know? So again, we're just going to buy all this. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I do really recommend doing the, what's it called? I do really recommend getting the armor, because once you guys get the armor, your health really, it matters obviously still, but it's not that big of a deal, you know? So this is also kind of what I was referring to again before. You can just sprint past a lot of this stuff. A lot of it. A lot of the zombies are way too slow. They react way too slow. I'm going to just have my shotgun out just in case. But you guys will see. I mean, they all spawn in. They're all big, bad, scary zombies. Until you realize they're on baby difficulty and won't do anything to you, so. Yeah, like that. It's like an action movie right there. Watch it, ready? Then you hit him with a completely unnecessary and don't need to do that, but you know, we're out here. Hello, goodbye. Alright. And just like that, we're through that little part. Oop, wrong way. I feel like we are pacing pretty good. Like I said, I mean, doing this, no heals, no blood thing, I feel like it's going to obviously slow me down a little bit, but regardless, we're on a pretty good pace here. I think we should finish around maybe 250-ish, somewhere around there. I know there's an herb to my right. Doesn't really help in this situation. Pick it up. This part also, I don't know. This might be just me. This part got me stuck for like 10 minutes. I don't know. I felt like a bot afterwards. Like, I mean, it may have just been the excitement and maybe just exploring of the game. But for some reason, for the life of me, could not figure out that like that little circle didn't pop up for me. So I couldn't find where the third one was, and I was getting severely annoyed that it wouldn't let me out. It's kind of dumb, but
That should be a fun trip.
you know, it is what it is, man. Is what it is. All right, so everything's reloaded. We're good. Part coming up, we are going to be going obviously into the apartments here, or well, whatever. I'm trying to think. I don't really know what to call it. Free little hand grenade. Always take those. Maybe a hand grenade. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to go about this roof situation, because this roof thing, I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm just unlucky or what the deal is, but I get really... I can't even begin to stress to you guys the amount of times that I go through that and never get grabbed. Maybe you have to like sneak. Is that it? Nope. Whatever, man. Whatever. Alright, so same thing. There's going to be some zombies in the way. There's like, I think there's 4 zombies. Are you kidding me? I think there's 3 or 4 zombies that I just kind of shoot and get them out of the way. And then I believe there is one more. Yeah, right here. Oh, there's 2 more. Ooh. Alright, now we're good. Grab all this. Gunpowder, sweet. Pull out the shotgun here because we're not worried about him, but we are worried about that guy. Oh, there's another one. How nice. Cool. Leon, you know what? Grab it. Oh, you stupid bum. You're a bum. Leon, you're an actual bum. Bro did all that for an herb. Bro really wanted to get healed. Like, he was like, yo, dude, I'm weak over here, man. Like, no, Leon. We good, chief. Alright, so once you guys go through this door now, maybe actually I should use the grenade for this part. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure like the crack speedrunners are, I'm sure the crack speedrunners are going to come up with like insane strats for a lot of these different parts, but this part I feel like is pretty easily done as well. Please don't be an herb. Oh, shotgun shells. Even better. I think those are shotgun shells, and I just ran right past them. Alright, so this guy spawns in. Come on. Did I just one-tap that guy coming out of the ground? I think I did. Okay. So we're going to have this out. Alright, let's do that. And that right there is why I like to make sure that I do that in that hallway. Because if you don't, there is a pretty good chance that those zombies that are in that the first little area that you're in will get the infected thing, and they will become very, very irritating. Right, hopefully we can get enough time here, which we're going to. Sit you down. See you later. Gunpowder, don't grab me. Thanks. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Like I said, Raccoon City, pretty cool. I like it. pretty easy for the most part. Just, I guess the first time you're doing it, very confusing. I feel like that's every Resident Evil game, though. I've played, like I said, like every single one. And, I mean, even playing the original RE2 and then, well, I was going to say, I guess the remake. But, like, there's a reason why you get lost. I mean, RE3 remake was pretty buns compared to the original, which is crazy. I feel like that should be the other way around. I feel like if you remake it, it should be really good, right? That would make sense, but hold on. I do have to pause the game really quick because my headset is dying, and if anybody has Astros, you guys probably know that Astros are the most irritating headset to have when they're dying. They make this very loud and annoying beep repeatedly, and it's every like 3 seconds that it goes off. So, and that happened before I even killed that big dude, by the way. So that whole time I was listening to repeated beeping in my ear, which is always great. It's always a good time. So this part, ideally you guys want to have a lot of rifle ammo, I would say. I mean, I only have 5, which isn't great. Hopefully it gives me more, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's just to make it go by quicker.
So there are ghosts involved with Elvis too.
I mean, that zombie doesn't matter. You guys could shoot him now, shoot him later. Doesn't matter. There is a zombie like this one who's not dead that will grab you if you run around the corner too quickly. It will grab your foot. So, you know, make sure you guys don't. Some rifle ammo there, which is cool. Herb that does literally nothing for me. Sweet.
Gonna fill this up.
All right, first chainsaw guy underway. Hello, how you doing? And see you later.
Let me guess. You must
Don't get hit by the chainsaw guy. Sit down, sit down, sit down. All right. And this is kind of why you are going to want rifle ammo, because then you can just kind of chill in here and pick them off, you know? Makes it a little bit less stressful, I guess, because you're in this little caged-in area where they're going to only funnel in through the front here. And then, like I said, when you're on casual, this game will auto-aim for you, so you really don't have to, you know, stress yourself out about trying to hit enemies. It'll lock onto wherever they are and just make your life a lot easier. I honestly think it makes my aim worse. As crazy as that sounds, I do. I think it genuinely makes my aim worse. I don't know. You guys can let me know your opinions on that one. But what a nice game. All right. Here comes McGee, man. Who even on casual is very tanky for some reason. I don't know why they did this, but they made him very tanky. All right. Cool. Ow. Try not to do that. You obviously don't need to take random damage for no reason. But, you know, I just like the challenge, you know? Why not? Let's get some refueling action going on. Sweet. And let's get out of this godforsaken gas station. Take whatever that is. Machine gun ammo, always nice. All right. So you guys can kind of see why I like buying ammo every time you go to the little stations, because I feel like in these areas you definitely need, I would say, a variety of ammo. Like, obviously having ammo in general is just good, but, like, you know, like, I'm thinking in my head right now, like, obviously this part, having rifle ammo, like the part coming up, having rifle ammo matters a lot, and I don't have any, so we're gonna see how it goes. Surely that means it goes well. I normally just go and run up. I'm actually going to hit this ammo box really quick and hope that it does give me 2 bullets, I guess. Sweet. All right. 2 bullets in a dream. I think, funny enough, I think you actually need 3. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to just put you down right away. And then we're going to run down here. We're going to throw one of these over there. Thank God, because I did not want to do that. So with these guys, well, we're going to dodge that guy first of all. Head tap you. Where's your buddy? And he's dead. Okay. Cool. What am I here? What the hell's going on? Bro's just the most spongy zombie I've ever seen in my life. I was gonna say, I'm just hearing a whole lot of nonsense, man. Alright. Same thing, we're gonna just discard this. Obviously, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Don't get rid of your health if you don't want to. I'm doing it because I'm not healing myself. Obviously, too, if you guys like don't know or didn't see what I just did, when those zombies come up, just shoot the explosive and they die instantly. So it saves you a good amount of ammo. Yeah, this is going to get kind of annoying because, well, not annoying. It's going to get interesting. Like I said, in theory, you should have more. Hopefully they give me some here. And they do. Sweet. All right. Because it is explosive man time. So that one's dead. He kills that zombie. This is where I would say I take the brunt of my health gets knocked away. Which isn't great. So I try to stun these two. And normally there's an artillery strike that will come. And then you back up and see you later, zombies. And it's pretty cool because you get credit for the kill. So we take those. All right. Kill him. All right. This is where I get repeatedly bitched, if you will. Don't know why. Just tends to happen. So we are going to, honestly, fully just sprint and hope that we make it through. Yeah, okay. Alright. Please run. Please don't grab me. Oh, sweet. Yeah, nice. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now, if you guys want to make your getaway a little bit better, you guys can do one of those. No, I don't need to read. I need you to grab and run, Leon. Ow. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. It's not the cleanest, but we're out. That's all that matters, I guess. Yo. Okay. Way too much health. Way too much health taken off there. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Way too much. Normally it's not that bad. I don't know why that was that bad, but it was. Shoot that, because there is a zombie in the corner. He gets cooked. I think that crate that's at the top that you can shoot down has extra money in it. The only reason why I didn't shoot that is because I actually have I had like that bonus thing that gives you more of the what's it called, like the points and stuff. So I feel like because I already have that, I don't want to you know, get more. I'm already kind of getting more. I kind of forgot about that, and I just noticed that. So just trying to, you know, I guess, be fair, have an equalizer in the game. Got to try to do what you can do, you know. Where am I going is the question. Okay. We're actually going to run to this box really quick and do exactly what I've been saying. And grab a ton of ammo here. No. Oh, we can't even get ammo. That's fine. We'll grab that. Do we need any of this? Not really. If you guys don't know, let me actually do this as well. Is if you guys upgrade the ammo capacity, it does give you a full clip. Can't do that on that, which is cool. I do like that. I guess we can save because we are taking a little bit more damage than I would want to. We should be pretty good on this part, but you guys can see now everything has full ammo, which is nice. Where am I going? What am I doing? This is what I'm saying. I'm literally a bot, dude. I'm actually a bot. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of bananas. Okay. Now we run. We're going here. If you guys notice too, when I am running, I do tend to have either my shotgun or my assault rifle out. Reason why for that is because it has the tac light thing on it, and it makes it so you don't have to get like some stupid animation when you're trying to reload, or like just running in general, I guess. So that's why I do that. I just realized we're coming up on the orphanage part. That actually sucks. I hate that part so much. Like it was cool the first time, like because you know new game. It's like all right, dope. But like now it's like, dude, I don't need to replay it. Like that's I think the only part that doesn't have like the replayability on it. It's just so boring. And I feel like it just takes so much time for no reason. Leon doing the tightrope. Almost just knocked my drink over. That would have sucked. Leon? Like, hello, dude. Run, brother man. Leon is pissing me off. You know what's funny too? I'm making this video just kind of showing you guys like how I go through this game. And there's like certain parts where like I'm really just not even doing what I normally do, which is funny because like I feel like it's doing nothing but slowing me down. And like in theory, I'm trying to show you guys how to do this the fastest way possible, you know. I guess that also is because of the lack of unlimited ammo. I am so bad. Yeah, I'm mad at myself. All right. Let's do that. All right, and we're going to take this out because I want to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. Let's do that. All right, now this part, I like to take out my sniper and get rid of that guy. Get rid of those guys. There is a guy. I just ran right past machine gun ammo. That sucks. It's fine. There's a guy in the corner with a Semtex as well. But as you guys can see, don't need to kill him. You can just run, and he doesn't do anything, which is nice. All right. Let's grab all that. Let's grab that. I actually kind of messed up. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I messed up really bad. There's something that's going to slow me down a little bit. When we first come back over that bridge that we dropped down, you guys are going to want to run into the container and open the bike If you open the bike, you get the repair part, and once you get the repair part, you will be able to just run right to the gate, and I kind of messed that up. So, that was my bad. That is my bad. But it happens, like I said, you know, it's pretty fitting. It's a raw run. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Okay. So we're going to do one of those. Blow all those guys up. They're all going to fall down. Blow you up. All right. Sweet. So we're out of that part. Drop this down now. It's actually funny because I think that one is more annoying than this one is. So, I don't know. My opinion, we made it through the harder one, which is cool. I don't even want to say hard. It's not like it's hard. It's just, like I said, it's more annoying. Get rid of those guys. Like, go down. Something. Shit. Are you serious? Bro didn't even, like, hit me. Bro just... Oh. Oh, my God. Okay. And we are home free. Feel free. Collect some ammo here. Med injector that I would love to use, but again, see you later. I'm like wasting time having to delete all these too. That kind of sucks. It's all right though. It's whatever. All right. So that's gonna drop that down. Now we can go for our lovely joyride. Little throwback to RE4 in my opinion. It's like the lift part, you know. Everybody's coming down, doing their thing to you. You can just kind of, you know, have a little battle, if you will. So, I do like to pick up those grenades for this part. Because there is a part that gets somewhat annoying. And you guys can see what I'm talking about. When you have Leon's flashlight on, it takes him longer to reload, which is kind of annoying, but... So 3 zombies from there. Window zombies don't matter. And then I believe, yeah, I was going to say, there's like 1 zombie that falls. It gets stuck again. Hello? What the hell happened to that one? Huh. Interesting. I just looked at my recording too, and if my audio is a little bit off sync, I do apologize. That kind of sucks. I think I'm going to be like a second ahead of the gameplay. And we're almost 2 hours in, so it's not like I'm going to restart now. You know what I mean? I've done that so many times, and I'm telling you guys right now, I have never had it where it hit me. That's kind of bananas, but okay. Sure. You know? Sure, man. Why not? It's all right. It's very hard, like I said. It is very hard to die on casual. So, like, that's why we're just running through anyway. It doesn't really matter. It's just, wow. Wow is all I can say. So, right here, you would be able to run up to that gate and click, and you're done. But like I said, I messed up. When you come over this bridge, And then you have to run down through there and go up. You could just kind of bang a Yui really quick, if you will. Go into here, pop this open, and you could avoid all of this right now. Not like a huge time saver. Again, we're not going for the world record. This isn't going to make or break your, you know, it's not going to make or break your 4 hours. I'm almost willing to bet, watch, we're going to beat this game. I'm going to say 3 hours in a minute. That's going to be my guess. 3 hours in a minute, because like I said, I want to do a sub 3 hours for this, and I wouldn't even be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised if we barely fall short, you know? Not even going to be surprised. That would just be the nail in the coffin, though, so. This part's pretty cool. I think, like, you know, having this stuff, this style in here is cool.
All right.
And I will say, I think my favorite thing about this game is that this is the only part that has dogs. I hate dogs in Resident Evil games. Like, anything that flies, anything that swims, and the dogs. Those are, like, the worst. Can't stand it. I also just knocked my headphones out of my ear. That's really fun. Oh, didn't even mean to reload. Yo, I can't even put my headphones back in my ear in peace, dude.
Pups could use more training.
Got him, Leon. You're so funny. That's the thing, too. If you guys are doing this no heal run and everything, and you guys don't have unlimited ammo yet, you still should be able to accumulate a lot of points and just keep buying ammo. Like, you guys gotta understand, like, a lot of the times on casual, like, you really don't need to worry about, you really don't even need to worry about healing yourself. It's like, you occasionally might need to pop, like, one thing of healing, but you really don't have to. It's like, it's really just for, like, I guess boss fights. Like, if you're fighting the Tyrant, or you're fighting boss at the end of the game, like if you're fighting Victor, that makes sense. But I don't really think that, like, heals are all that important unless you're on Insanity. I mean, oops. Insanity I completely get, because, like I said, I haven't even made it far yet, and all I saw was, like, all the zombies are mutated off rip, and, like, all the zombies are mutated off rip, and you have, what's it called? Like, they're probably all faster. They're all tanky, and, you know, like I said, the girl in the beginning is, like, super quick, so that'll be interesting in itself. Yeah, get lit up, chump. Yeah. There's no way. I was about to. Dude, I thought that was coming my way. I was like, there's no way I was messing around, and now I'm about to get popped with an RPG, dude. There's actually no shot. But we're good. I honestly thought this part was, like, gonna make you drive. Like, I thought it was gonna make you have to, like, time something. Thankfully, didn't have to do that. But that would be kind of funny. Like, if you would have to, like, perfectly land the, like, the jump or whatever. That would be interesting. It would indeed. Epic. Okay. I don't think, like I said, I really don't think the cutscenes account for your playtime, so I'm not really worried at the fact that I guess didn't do that super quickly, which is fine. Come on, Leon. Get to running, buddy. I think there is one of the, yeah, I'm not, It's one of those, like, the raccoon things. I am going to go through and get them all. Probably when I go through my insanity run, I'll do that. Because I know that there's one that's over there that I kind of missed. And then I think there's another one. I think I hear it. I don't know. I guess not. I do have the map, so it is what it is. We'll get it. We'll get them all eventually. Get all the, you know, I do want 100% this game, so we'll see. This part was really cool, in my opinion. Like, I love that they, like, this game goes back to Raccoon City and you go back here. I thought that this really was pretty cool. So like I said, every time I'm going to just hit this because I want the ammo. I really cannot afford, like, my sanity cannot afford to go all the way back to the beginning again. Or, you know, play through the whole game, get to that spot, and then have, and then, you know, be one thing short. That's what it came down to, too. I don't even know if I mentioned that before, but that's what it literally was, a bullet short. Which is disgusting. And that guy didn't die? Whatever. Surely that doesn't come back to bite me, right? Get it? Bite me? I'm sorry. I understand. You know? I completely understand. If you guys are like, definitely not. Well, he ain't biting me now. Sorry, Chief. I feel like he just hit that line twice. Like, I feel like he said, "Rest easy, officer," twice. I don't know. So yeah, kind of what I was saying, like, this part is really cool. I really like it. I will say it actually, like, I was confused. Like, playing the remake of RE2 so many times, it genuinely, like, threw me off with, like, how this is laid out, which makes sense, you know. But, like, going through and looking at how this game is, it was, like, really weird. Just because, like, you're, like, when you picture, like, the RPD, you're used to seeing it one way, and then now out of nowhere it's just completely different, and you're just, like, completely thrown off. Like, I don't know, maybe that was just me, but it was very weird. This is that part that I was saying kind of sucks when you have to replay it. Like, I would say this is, like, I think this is my least favorite. Like, the basement part is annoying, but at least you're doing things, and it's like, if you're unlimited ammoing it and you're just casually playing, like, it's still cool to, like, be able to explore and do your own thing. Like, this is literally, like, hiding under beds and waiting for, like, just waiting for things to happen, you know? This part sucks. I'm really not a big fan of this, but it is a part of the game, so what are you going to do, you know? Just kind of have to roll with it. I like, it would be, I don't know. I get it. It does, in a way, serve a purpose. What that purpose is, I don't really know. You know? I don't really get it, but it's cool. It's cool, man. You got to just roll with it. It's a part of the game. I just don't like how slow it is. Maybe, like, that's ultimately my problem. It is very slow. And it's just like, okay. You know? Just kind of have to just go with it. Bitch said, rah, rah, rah. It's actually kind of messed up. I don't even know why I said it like that. I apologize. All right, let's go. Like I said, I just get salty at this part, dude. It's boring. It takes the whole flow out of the game, I feel like. Like, I get it for the story. You have to know, you know. But I feel like this is like a cutscene would have been fine. Like, you know, because I feel like they also could have done more with it. where like there could have been more. I feel like there almost could have been more action with the cutscene because it wouldn't rely on the player. So it's like they could do a lot more stuff, you know. But I don't know. That's just me.
Please open.
I've died one time in this part, and it was very confusing because the amount of times that I've went through this game. Oh, hold on. Let me pretend to get scared. Ah. Okay. Yeah, the amount of times I played through this, I always did the same strat. And I don't know if I was just getting lucky or what, because then another time I went to go. That's actually crazy. Yeah, the one time I went to go do whatever, and it just didn't work. You know, like it's kind of weird. It was like normally what I would do is I'd crawl out here, I'd run, I'd look at them around the corner, and then I would just run back. I'd run to the door, and that would be fine. Right? Like you run here and you're like, oh no, they're there. Let me run back. And I'd run to the door, and then I would stand there and then run back, and they would just fine. The one time I did that though, they turned around. And it was like really weird. So now I just run back. I go back under the table and kind of sit for a second. And then we go again. And then you guys hear that door cue. And that's what, I guess, I don't know if that's what triggers them to go away. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's very odd. Run, dude. Damn. I'm trying to do something else at the exact same time. Guess it's kind of my fault. But like I said, I just have zero interest in this part. I don't know. It's very odd. It's like, it's just very weird. Very weird part. Come on, climb on up there, Grace Jr. Okay, so let me pick that up, turn around, you know, numbnuts falls through the window, and we're back in hiding. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Resident Evil games are cool. Obviously, they're by far my favorite franchise of all time. It's just parts like this, like I know I'm not alone because I see a lot of people saying like these parts kind of like almost kill the. I don't want to say kill the game because obviously it's one little part, so it doesn't really matter. It does kind of kill the flow at times, and I mean if they're trying to play into the horror aspect, I get it, you know. But this is very similar to like the Sherry part when you're running from the orphanage dude. You know, I get it. It's just I also feel like there's no real threat in this part either. And I think that's what makes it boring. Is like you really don't have to pay attention to anything, you know? Like it's like it's kind of like one of those like rinse and repeat moments. It's like I mean, I don't know. I guess with Sherry, it was kind of the same deal. There was no real threat. It was like you just kind of had to. Well, I don't know. That one is a little bit different. It was like because the dude walked around and he shined his flashlight and he moved really quickly, so that one made sense. This is like they have the same fixed motion as far as like, you know, I mean, you guys saw it. It's like you run back, you hide under the bed, then when they go away, you run downstairs and then you run under the table, and then you run up, run back under the table, and then you hide behind that little thing, and then you're free. And then like this part, the whole room gets flooded with them, and there's no like actual way of trying to like dodge them. You literally just run straight through them. And I'm pretty sure that's any difficulty. Like I think it's set in it where you run through and you just push and then that's it. Is this door like hello? I don't know. Maybe that's kind of the part of it. I don't know. I feel like old Resident Evil games were definitely had way more challenging parts. Like if you think about the garage, like the parking garage with Leon and with Claire, it's like you're running and you're constantly getting chased by the tyrant. Then you go down there and you're getting jumped by either lickers or dogs. And then it's like, then you like even in that scene, like even when you get the pass and you're running back towards the actual like door for the parking garage, you turn the power on and it's like you have either like 10 zombies to go through or you have the tyrant and you have to like figure out what you're going to do. And, you know, you can obviously have choices on what you guys want to do. This is literally just like I said, it feels like a cutscene could have done this whole part justice. Like, and you literally could have cut out this whole thing. Like, it could have just been like, you know, Grace grabs it along the way, or there's just no fire poker involved, and you just run, and it's like, okay, cool. I don't know. I think outside of this part, though, like, this game was rated, like, what, a 9.5? Like, look, that's the only threatening part, and it's not even a threat. It's literally just a part of it where Grace already grabs it, and then you're out, and you're gone. I don't know, maybe because she's supposed to be like a little girl. Maybe that could do it too. Like that could be the whole point, is because she's, I don't know, like 6 years old, whatever, however old she is. I'm sure you find out by looking at stuff in here. I don't know. I think I'm missing 3 files total in the game. So. And I wouldn't even be surprised if those files are in this part. Like that one I just ran past. It's like every time I played this, I've just tried to get through this and just be done. Because it's just whatever, man. Like, you know how mad I would be? Because I'm also missing one safe. And I think it's the safe in the Ark. So I wouldn't even be surprised if the safe that I'm missing, like the code that I'm missing, is found down here. Or down there. Like that would be kind of funny, you know, ultimately, if that was the case. You ain't gonna move? I was gonna say, skedaddle yourself, brother, man. I actually normally just run right past him anyway. I don't even know why I did all that. Like, I normally just, once he punches through, I just quick turn and then run that way. Like, run the same way I just did, but I just, even with him standing there, because he doesn't do anything. I also tried to run through this hallway and run past that the first time I played this, and bro murked me, dude. Murked me. Yeah, he don't care. GG. Ah, good old tyrant, man. Kind of done with you, you know. I think that is a pretty cool thing too that they brought back in this game, is that you fight him again.
Apparently it's something.
And, like, you actually fight him, like, you know, it's not the whatever the hell thing that you fight in RE2, like when he's his full like nonsense self, you know. This part made me sad. I'll be honest, this part got me a little bit. It's like I said, this is why I love this game though. It felt like a complete story. What is that? Oh, I think I already got that. Yeah. And then you slow walk into a sad hellhole, man. It's messed up. They really try to get you, you know? Okay, let's go through this lovely, lovely, lovely boss fight. don't think. Dude, low key, do I do it? I kind of think I'm gonna. I'm not. Yo, really? Damn. All right. Well, I'm gonna cheat. I'm cheating, I guess. I guess it could be considered a cheat, but like I said, I'm only doing this on this part because I already have what's it called? I'm already doing all the other challenges, and I don't really feel like getting stuck on this part for like an hour because I don't know. Just don't feel like doing it. To be honest.
I'll stop you as many times.
It's also the first time I ever bought an RPG in this game, so W. But that fight is really easy. I mean, if you have Requiem ammo and you have all this other stuff, you could just light them up the entire time. But I'm trying to save myself any type of energy, you know, of not having to fight that. So he's also not even that hard. So it's like, I mean, I'm sure there's probably going to be some people that are like, oh, it's what the hell? Like, it's not that big of a deal. I promise. Like I said, I don't recommend going for all three of these in one run anyway. So, just doing it for the sake of not having to repeat the fight 15 times, you know? Doesn't matter. If you guys want to add, 10 minutes to my completion time, go nuts. We'll pretend. That's fine. How do we want to do the plants? Let's do it like this. So next up, you obviously fight these annoying little plant things. Not too bad. There's one part that I always seem to get hit at no matter what I do, which is kind of funny because I don't know. It just seems to be my life. I actually completely forgot. Like, just to make another point. Like, I completely forgot that there was even an RPG in there, which is funny. I will say I'm gonna do the insanity run without the RPGs because I want to get a true sense of what the insanity runs are, and I think that is the best way to do that. Is it not? Oh, I know why I messed up. I know what I did. The whole point is I'm supposed to take my scope off of my marksman rifle. I messed up. I do recommend doing that. You take the scope at this point off of the marksman rifle and killing these plants becomes a million times easier because they just kind of, like I said, they just jump at you, they do their thing, it's whatever. We could just, I guess, use the shotgun. We can do shotgun or we can do... I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's just, It's for the main plant fight at the end. Well, I think that main plant, we're still going to use the machine gun. I think the machine gun is still the best thing for me to use. Even like when I play with infinite ammo, I don't even use the Requiem on it, which is, I guess, kind of funny. I guess I should. I probably should use that thing more often. Some would say it's the best gun in the game.
Finally reached the bottom.
Some would.
Very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
Things say wow, 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 wow. Actually, I think there's another. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I was gonna say. Now's not the time for. Are we serious? All right, bro, you got it. You got it, man. Don't worry about it. Don't fret out. That's out. Yo, are we serious? Okay. I told you, this stuff only happens when I try to record videos. It's insane. Genuinely, it is insane. That has never happened to me in that part before. I'm gonna. Some would say I'm gonna freak out. Some would, Some would say.
These files really are there for me.
Whatever. When in doubt, whatever it out. You know what I'm saying? Sweet. Actually, let me pick up the shotgun shells and not the stupid health. Hello? What is that? Yo, I'm actually gonna lose my mind in a second. Like, what is happening, dude? Am I crazy? Die! Holy man! What is happening? God! I'm gonna lose it, dude.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet in the have.
I guess it made up for it. I guess we kind of had to lock in there, and we made up for it by not getting hit there. That was actually annoying. Like, though I don't normally the shotgun one shots it. Maybe I don't have my shotgun upgraded the way I normally do, but normally they one shot those little plant things or whatever. But that was quite irritating. But it's okay. We move, you know. I didn't even know that they slam on you. Like, that's the point where, like, every time I face that or I get to that part, they're dead, like, instantly. I've never had it where those things just refuse to go down, you know? Where am I going? Little save room and stuff in there, but we're good. We got a lot of ammo for this part. This isn't the final Leon part, so I know we'll be good. This part I do like to have the Requiem, but it's fine. We have a grenade, which should be good enough. Grab that, I guess. I don't think we really need it, but it's better to have it than not. So basically, as soon as the lights turn out, you're going to just fling that. I think I threw it a little too late. Yeah, there's one more. Oh, I just realized we get the hunk fight. Nice. All right, so this part, like I said, same thing. I normally do like to have my scope off, but it's fine. Okay. Do try your best to get 3 of them right out the gate. It just makes it a little bit easier. I feel like I am short a grenade here too. I normally do have one here, so I don't know where I missed picking one up, but it's fine. I mean, it's whatever. Then this guy, oh, where's he at? There he is. Okay. So then this part, this is what I like to do. We're gonna jump down. We're gonna run over here, and when all these guys come around the corner, we're gonna just light them up. Those 2 guys should die right away. Pull out the shotgun. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Okay. It's gonna say hello. Like, are they not dead? Like, what's going on, dude? Now it's good old hunk time. So for this, just make sure your combat axe is obviously full health, because it's kind of pointless for it to not be. I think there is a... no. Okay, that sucks. Alright, whatever. Alright, fake hunk, let's do it.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan.
Ow.
I heard you were a smart ass. Not bad for someone at death's door. Worried. How sweet.
Excuse me? How... Am I not parrying it? Well, like, what is going on? Yo, Leon, are you okay, brother? Like, that's not good, dude. We're 1 hit away from dying, which kind of sucks, but I don't know how we got here, but here we are. Yo, Leon, you are pissing me off, dude. All right, so when he does this too, I will say I'd like to try to run and get really close to him so he can't do his gun thing. Like, he's going to go and do that, and then he's going to try to shoot you. Obviously, just recommend hiding.
Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
And there we go. Okay. Same thing. Don't really know why that fight went the way that that did, but it's just the recording thing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I was parrying way too early. I don't know. Like whenever I play in casual, I also don't try to perfectly time them. So that could have been the situation, but it's fine. We're good. We didn't die. That's kind of, again, going back to what I was saying. It takes so much for you to die on casual. Like, even with me mistiming that repeatedly, like, we were still able to basically fly through that part. Okay. So this part, I think a lot of people overestimate or underestimate how easy this part really is with the lickers and everything. On casual, they don't really hit you. Like, they obviously will, but, you know, if you're sprinting, you're going to be fine for the most part. Now, I will say we have taken way more damage than I would have liked to already, which does suck. But, I mean, it's fine. We'll be all right. You know, we will be all right. Now, with that being said, I kind of forgot about the lack of, you know, the infinite ammo thing. That could be the difference here, but we're gonna find out together. You know. The first area, I believe, the Molotov that I have is going to set us up pretty well. Truthfully, yeah. Empty bottle. Thanks, man. The blood injector shows up again. It's kind of whatever. We're going to bring that. I also don't need that because I lost my knife because I got jumped. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to save here. If I wasn't recording and this was like a legitimate run like I was doing, I think I would have restarted. Probably at the plant thing. Definitely at that hunk fight because I took way too much damage there, but I think we'll still be fine. Truthfully. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys can go about this, you know, stealth. Like, you guys can kind of, there's a variety of things you could do. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to just show you guys what I normally do. So, once he's done freaking out, kind of throw that, and then you're just going to slowly walk this way. Nice. All right. We're going to run. We're going to run. This might backfire. We're going to just go for it, though. Because, like I said, on casual, they are kind of dumb. Now, these bottles of acid are going to be your, like, bailout, I guess. But you shouldn't even really need one. Because, yeah, that figures. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, never really been hit in this part. Am I surprised now I get hit? No. It's fine. We're just going to kind of mosey on, do our thing. The zombie's going to get in the way. Dude, what is my life right now? Seriously. This is crazy. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, it is never like this. This is insane. I don't know. Maybe it's like I'm just not killing certain zombies like I normally would. This is where I use this other one with Grace because killing this idiot is worth it. Mainly because I like to assume that this area is safe and you're able to run, you know, freely and do whatever. Because I have had it where that liquor will chase you and it's quite annoying. So we're going to just avoid that. Like, the first, like, 2 runs I did without infinite ammo, that thing was on my ass, dude.
I need to get going too.
It's fine. We'll turn him into a pile of nothing. Because he does despawn. And we're going to be on our merry way. Now, this part, normally, keyword normal, it's not bad. But, once again, we are going to save. I mean, it doesn't matter. Claire, there it is again. Grace is at that point now where, I'm going to just keep bouncing back and forth between critical and caution. So, I don't think it matters. I was going to say, we'll just restart. But even me saving there was kind of pointless. But we're going to run in here. I guess I will take the little bit of a long way because apparently Grabby McGee likes to be annoying. And there is still a liquor in here. So. Alright. And this is where we are going to, once we grab this, we're going to book it. And we're going to fling that right there. So, ow. Am I going to die? I might actually die. Nope. We're good. No. I don't care. We're going to go the long way. I threw that way too far in the middle. Normally, I throw that more towards the left. Or, I'm sorry, more towards the right. And that'll light up the zombies, and then you can run to the left, and you don't get lit on fire. I threw that dead center, which caused me to get lit up. But, like I said, casual. Now, if you guys want to see the definition of casual, you're about to watch it. There is... I don't know if there's ammo in here. I'm going to take the second to check. I don't think there is, though. No, it's just a bottle. Yeah. We have 12 bullets. I'm saving that kind of as a last resort, I guess. This part, there's a lot of zombies, a lot of liquors and stuff, so... You guys will see the plan. Okay. So you're going to walk. First things first. Bottle over there. That liquor turns around. You should be out of that zombie's view, which is nice. Same thing. Bottle over there. And you are golden. Get in here. You're able to run freely. Now, again, there's a save there. I don't think that really matters. There is also a med injector, but not like that matters. So we're good. Now, there's a bottle up here. Every time I go to grab it, I lunge myself. So, thankfully, I didn't this time. So, we're going to whip that. I didn't throw that far enough, so now... Ah, God. Okay. You don't see me. It's fine. Yeah, you don't see me. You're good. Yeah. He sees me. Okay. Well, not sees me, I guess, but you know what I mean. All right. Time to book it. Time to book it like there's no tomorrow. If that's the safe code right there, I'm going to freak out because I think it actually is. That would make sense if that's the safe code. All right. So now dill holes 1 and 2 jump through. I throw the bottle there. They turn. And we'll be on our merry way. I think I actually threw it a little too early. I did. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're out. We're gone. See you later. Here's the problem, though. They're going to chase you. They will follow you all the way into this room, so you better run. Stop. Stop. Okay. There's one. Oh. There's two. Run, Grace, run! Yeah, I know the door's open. Run! Are they going to follow me in here? Haha. Dumb idiot. All right, Grace's part is done. So... no more Grace. Well, I mean, you still have a part with her, but it doesn't matter. You don't need ammo. You don't need health. You don't need anything. Grace is officially completed, which is cool. Leon, brother man, who is on his last breath storyline-wise. Yeah, okay. Would love to use that, but we can't. GG. Okay. This part. Yeah. I know you guys like that. I know you guys do. I know you do. I know some lineups. Don't worry. And then one more idiot comes around the corner. See you later. I think he drops a knife, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I don't know. He's holding something in his hand. In here, you have a little safe room, obviously, which, but like I said, this is really good to not only grab ammo, but it's also going to be to restock your body armor because you guys are going to need it as kind of additional health towards everything. Now, you guys can also buy whatever else that you guys want to. I don't think it matters. Like, I'm trying not to buy all these extra bullets and everything because I don't want you guys to kind of be at like a disadvantage, I guess, compared to me in a way. So we're also going to upgrade that. I can take that off finally. That doesn't matter. I want to see if I don't have the power upgraded at all on that. That is why that stupid part with, that's why those plants weren't dying. Okay, that makes more sense. Yikes. Oops. Okay. So there's basically two parts with liquors here that you have to go through. It's not really hard. Same thing. I want to say you can just sprint through, but I don't know. Me saying you can sprint through that compared with what is happening to me today isn't really blending all that well. So we're going to just keep going. I don't know, man. We're just going to roll with it, I think. We're going to just roll with it and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go for it. Go for the gold, some would say. Ow. No, you're not, Leon. You're a fighter, Leon. You fight. You fight, dude. Fight. This is where it's going to get fun. Ready for this? Ah, look at them all. All right, excuse me. Coming through. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Okay. If you guys didn't believe me when I said that you can legitimately sprint through everything, this is my point. This part I feel like everybody freaks out about, and it's like you literally just run. Like, you get tagged, you just run. I think that's actually a Magnum bullet, so yeah. We're going to take that because we're going to need that. Oh, it's 2 bullets. Nice. Okay. Yo, those liquors are on the case, you know? All right, and then we come to this fun part, which, oh, hello. Okay. Turn. This is what I like to do. Piss them all off, get them all down. Blow that one up. Fling that one. Blow it up. Oh, this is not the time, bro. Really? Mid-animation? Okay. Mid-animation is kind of crazy. I didn't even know that that's a thing. See? Again. Please stop. Does that mean it's not going to happen here? Because normally you get that nonsense here. But maybe you don't. Maybe you don't get it here now. No, still am. Nice. Okay, so this is where I like to have the rifle because see you later, see you later. That one actually got 2-piece. See you later. See ya. See ya. See ya. And there you go. All right. So, pretty easy as far as that part goes. So, Leon is now done. It is all down to the boss fight. So, we'll see. I mean, we should be straight. We got 2 of the Magnum bullets, which is going to be perfect for the final boss fight. I don't mean this first stage. Talking about his second stage, because the spot that actually, nah, I feel like I don't think it matters. I think we have enough now to where it really doesn't make a difference. So I might honestly just use it for the first phase, just so we can get to the second phase quicker. I mean, I could have just chattered it. You know what I mean? Could have just chattered it using RPG, but I already did that once. We probably shouldn't do it twice. I don't know. I feel like, too, like I said, if you guys are, regardless of whatever run, that the Tyrant fight is not going to take the time. You know, it's not going to take enough time for you to do this. Right now, we're sitting at 240 in the recording. Again, I want to say, like, between obviously that being more involved with, like, the recording is going to be, like, cutscenes and stuff. That's not going to account for the game. But and then depending on if the restart counts, I don't know. But either way, 12 bullets in a dream for good old Claire. Yo, I'm gonna freak out, dude. I'm actually gonna freak. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm willing to bet, dude. Low key. There's like a wheelchair in there, dude. I don't know. I don't think I explored in there either.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Hell yeah, Grace. Save Leon. Our savior. I think I messed up too. Honestly, I think I messed up with Leon. Normally, I try to reload everything before I go into this final fight so I can just start cheesing him right out the gate. I don't think I reloaded everything. It's fine. Oh, hello. What am I doing? Yeah. Elpis, see you later. Could you imagine if I got all the way to this part and I didn't release Elpis and I accidentally destroyed it? I would freak, dude. I would freak. Here we go. Here goes nothing.
This is it.
Spencer's vision lives through me, and I will see that it is brought to fruition.
I'm actually gonna freak. 3 times in a row I tried to go for my shotgun, and every single time it brought me to the wrong thing. It's kind of bananas if you think about it. Alright. Just because I know I'm going to accidentally use it. Yeah. Alright, so then, yeah, and then we run. And then he jumps. I feel like you could shoot him here. Maybe I'm just, like, dumb and don't. I don't know. Cool. And then see you later. Bro whiffed.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
Alright, cool. Alright. So let me take care of that spot. Dodge that. Break that spot. Now for all the fun. Okay. Bro throws a little pissy party. Ow. All right, give me your squishy spot. All right, and I believe that is game. Yeah. All right, so there you guys go. We actually beat the boss fight, only getting hit one time. And I probably shouldn't have even been hit, which is fine. But there you guys go. Beat the whole game. I think we guaranteed got under a 3, which is nice. I don't know. It depends. It really does depend on cutscene time and everything, but yeah. So there you guys go. No health, no blood, no infinite ammo, no nothing. Yeah, we beat the game sub 240. If you guys want to, count the tyrant fight in, add 10 minutes or whatever, it's still sub 3. So, yeah, I mean, there you guys go. No, nothing, and we beat the game again. So, if you guys want to see that insanity difficulty, drop a like on this video. And, yeah, peace.